What is going on, guys? We are back with another video on the old Madden 18. Oh my lord, these receivers. Corey Coleman, I believe, is hurt. But I was suggested in the comment section of God knows what video. I don't know what video it was. But Christopher Polton, hopefully that's your name, Christopher. I feel I can call you Chris now because we know each other pretty well. Or Christ. Don't know your name. You're probably not Christ. Can Tom Brady lead the Browns to the Super Bowl? Great question there, Christopher. Problem is, many people have done this. So, as I like to do, as a Packers fan that has, no better arguments to make, Rodgers and Brady, not an iconic rivalry, but to me, it's the only rivalry that matters. It's not a rivalry at all, but I'm trying to create a rivalry here. We're going to see who does better. Because my obvious answer is, no, Tom Brady can't. Because Rodgers can't. Neither of them can. It's not going to happen. But we'll take a look. We're going to go to the playoffs with the Browns originally. See if Deshaun Kaiser somehow makes some crazy, miraculous play happen. I'm not going to touch the sliders. I never do. Because at the end of the day, 100% is 100%. All across the league. Everyone gets the same XP. Really, when you're getting more XP, or you're getting better sliders, you're really just saying, I want more fun. You're not really saying, I want an advantage or this or that. You just want more fun. Because at these, 100%, it's the same for everyone, whether you have rookies or not. Your age players are going to upgrade the same overall according to the rest of the league. The Browns are 3-13. The question here, though, is, okay, Drew Brees winning MVP. That's actually a bit of a shocker to me. Usually does not happen. Deshaun Kaiser, for some reason, I thought that was really good for a second. His touchdowns and picks were only 3 off. I was like, oh, damn, he's accurate. Totally forgot for a second that that's a bad thing. Crowell did not do well. Coates, okay, so yeah, we're not seeing great things here. These are things that you do not want to see. Myles Garrett with 18. Now that is why he's a very hard man to trade for. The Browns are a decent team to use in a franchise, though. It's just they're not great here because they're simulation. You have to actually play with them to be decent. Play with them. 29th offense, 31st defense. Take a look at MVP. So Drew Brees, Le'Veon Bell, Thomas, Brady, Aaron Rodgers. I really don't care about the rest of this stuff. Take a look quickly, though, how Tom Brady and Rodgers played. The reason why I say it's also it's becoming a rivalry. Look at that. They're right next to each other on teams. Brady 38 touchdowns, 17 picks. Rodgers 39 touchdowns, 14 picks. So he was definitely more accurate there. About 400 yards less. I will say, what about completions? Ooh, that's close. I'm going to say it's a close one. I'm going to say Brady and Rodgers were very similar. Very similar. 25 sacks, because Brady got sacked more, I'm going to say Brady was better. I'm going to give the edge to Brady. Carlos Hyde was the starting running back. That's interesting. Packers defense was probably worse. 3 1,000-yard receivers spread it out a lot. I would say Patriots have a little bit better of a situation for Brady, but at the end of the day, like I said, I think Tom Brady did outperform Rodgers in this one. Let's go to the offseason now. Let's see who does win the Super Bowl. I don't even know if the Packers are in the playoffs. 9-7 is just out of it. I would assume, at least. You never know, though, with the NFC. So the Chiefs beat the Vikings. That is all that matters. Let's move on now to Rodgers and Brady taking their turns on your mother. On the league. What? I really should have done Brady first because we all know that Brady does a bit better in sim. Not a bit better, but a little bit better than Rodgers. Like, I would say it's a 70-30, 60-40 situation where Brady performs better. So it would have been a little bit more interesting, but who knows? Rodgers could do really well here for Cleveland. Of course, we're going to take a look at how not Cody Kessler, Kaiser does as a Packer. I would assume Kaiser can lead the Patriots to a Super playoffs, but I don't know about Kaiser on the Packers. That's going to be an interesting one. Of course, we did not make the playoffs, but the team was a much better team from 3-13 to 7-9. That is a huge upgrade. Obviously, Rodgers' touchdowns and picks were nice in ratio comparison, but yards and touchdowns in general were down a bit. Isaiah Crowell, very similar to before. Kenny Britt gets over 1,000 with Rodgers as his quarterback. Defense, was Myles Garrett as great, or was he not? And he was. Can I get there? 17.5, very similar stats there. Nice stuff, man. That is actually really impressive. I did not look at offensive and defensive, which sucks. Forgot to do that. Let's take a look at the Packers now. Let's see, did Kaiser do well? Kaiser did pretty well. 35 touchdowns, 17 picks. Right on that Rodgers Brady mark, honestly. 4,500 yards. Ty Montgomery, 6 fumbles. 3 1,000-yard receivers. Not bad there from Kaiser. Crosby, 10 for 10, not 30 for 30. 27th offense, jumps 2. Defense jumps 5. MVP awards, Dak Prescott. Kaiser was probably really close, was he not? No? Really? I'm surprised. Kaiser's definitely Offensive Player of the Year, right? I was about to say, Deshaun Kaiser did really well. Wait, what was the record? 9-7, same exact stuff. Take a look, though. Oh, I did not look at Tom Brady. It doesn't really matter because he didn't move anywhere, but take a look anyways. Tom Brady, much worse than the first year. I mean, his picks were a lot better. Down 8, only down 6 for touchdowns, but his yards were a lot lower. So in this Rodgers on the Browns situation, changes things a little bit, I suppose. Answer in the offseason, who wins the Super Bowl? The Steelers lose to the Falcons. And that is all that needs to be known. Final test here, Tom Brady. The main question was, can Tom Brady lead the guys to the thing? I don't think anyone can, year one especially. We're going to have to make a couple of trades here. We're going to have to give Rodgers back to the Packers because we got to put him back. Got to put him back to where he belongs. And then Brady, who should be automatic trade for trade on the Browns. Damn it. So here's the true test for Brady. Can he get it done? Also, let's see what Kaiser does as a Patriot because he was pretty good as a Packer. I could have just named it after Rodgers, Browns. The official roster. Oh, no, never mind. They did actually make an official roster. My bad. My bad, EA. 98, 97 makes sense. Official roster doesn't lie. It sucks that Rodgers has the first pick. I mean, fair enough. You made a decision through right to the defensive tackle, but the second one to Trufant dove for a ball that was like thrown. It was supposed to go to Allison. Allison just I don't know what the hell kind of route he ran. Complete BS. It wasn't really anything Rodgers did wrong, so he's got an extra pick on his record. That kind of sucks. So Brady's not there on the Patriots, so we know for a fact he is a Brown. Let's take a look. Can we get there sooner or later? There we go, 99. Both of them were 99 for me, but I think Brady will be a closer 99. Injuries off. 10-minute quarters. Don't know why I'm talking. Tommy B, 99 overall. That's all we need to see. All he has to do is do better than 7-9, which is, it's a rough one. I mean, I've seen the Browns go 8-8 on their own, so anything can happen. But can Tom Brady not only get a better record than Rodgers, but also take them to the playoffs? I don't know. This is a tough one. Also, the biggest one for me also is Kaiser. Will Kaiser do well as a Patriot? So we do not have a playoff year. We are 4-11-1. Rodgers wins, and he was MVP too. So let's take a look. Brady, he had a bit more touchdowns, but a bit more picks as well. I think Rodgers was 26 for 8. Brady was 35 for 17. Yards were a couple hundred above. Rushing, Crowell did really bad. 10 fumbles. Holy crap, man. Receiving wasn't bad. Defense, let's see if Myles Garrett, less sacks as well. Picks lesser as well. So, just another sim BS kind of situation. 22nd defense or offense, which is a lot better. 32nd defense, though. We're going to definitely say, though, that Rodgers... Kaiser didn't play. But Garoppolo did really well, so we'll see what that's all about. Rodgers, number one. Number one there. There you go. So, yeah, what we see is that Rodgers wins this one, I would like to say. It's close. It seems like the team effort really wasn't there for the Browns here. But if someone's going to take a win here, I think it will be Rodgers. So far, Brady's been taking most of the wins in these, what-ifs, challenges, whatever you want to call them, experiments. So we'll allow it. And the Raiders pillaged the... What? It was by 3. Calm down. That's an interesting one, though. Raiders-Giants. I'd like to see more Raiders Super Bowl appearances in these. I did not actually see Garoppolo's stats, though, because I know Kaiser's a little bit of a lower overall, but since he didn't actually play, we're going to just take a look at Garoppolo's stats and say that's what would have happened. So, not as great. I think Kaiser had 45 touchdowns. He had less yards, though. So, what we're seeing is both backup quarterbacks, well, technically backup quarterbacks, can take their starting team to a pretty good record anyways, which kind of tells you that there is a lot in Madden that says it's the team name and not the team game. But that's beside the point. We had this experiment. Thank you, Christopher, for the suggestion. You said Brady lead the Browns to the Super Bowl. I gave a bonus, give a test to Rodgers. Year one, I mean, they went 4-11-1. So if you want to argue, oh, well, maybe you should have done more years, it would not happen. It would not have happened, I don't think. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. Like, subscribe, whatever. I do one of these every day. I've done one for like the last week every day. I mean, we might run out of ideas soon, so I need you guys to comment in the comment section with something you might want to see. I have a playlist already, so, I mean, if it's already been done, I'll probably tell you about it. But if you want to know if it's been done, there's a playlist with all of them in there. Assuming I don't miss them. I don't think I do. I think I've been pretty good with that lately. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!